My parents don't know I'm here. You know how Asians are with therapy. They didn't know about the last one either. Her name was Eve.
Tell me about her.
I liked Eve. She was nice. I think she genuinely wanted to help. I just felt like I needed someone who understood more of my cultural stuff. Yeah. Like the career thing. Eve didn't really get it. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I can't do math. I can't build things. I hate sick people. And Eve was fine with that. She didn't even question it. She was all, YOLO, brolo, you do you, carpe diem, fire up those freedom rockets. It's a free country, STD, have at it, whatever you want, it's all good.
STD.
Seize the day. She didn't actually say that. And then there was the parents thing. I was telling Eve that I'm worried about what to do with my parents in 10 to 15 years, you know? When they're too old to live alone, that's when they come to live with me, right? That's what we do, right? And Eve didn't understand that a nursing home was just not an option. Even if we can afford it, it's just not an option. And that's when Eve hit a wall. She got really American. She started talking about putting myself first and people-pleasing and compulsive giving and over-functioning. And she talked about helicopter children who just worry about their parents and micromanage and orbit them all the time. And it's like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about fundamental decency. I'm talking about the essentials of life. I'm talking about stranding Mr. and Mrs. Lowell somewhere where there's no Indian food.
Do you know how to cook Indian food?
Yes. No. I know how to microwave it, okay? My mom, she makes everything from scratch. Like her yogurt and her spice mixes and everything from scratch. One time I tried cooking an Indian meal for my parents. I spent 2 days prepping a meal from a cookbook, like a full 7-course meal, like a mini Indian wedding feast. You know what my mom did in the middle of the meal? She got up, she went into the kitchen, she pulled out the vegetables, the flour, the spice, and she started cooking a new meal.
She cooked over you.
She cooked over me! And then another time I tried cooking Indian food for my parents, and I gave them food poisoning. Like the kind you get when you drink the water at a restaurant in India and you're just shitting water for like 7 days.
Do you want to poison your parents?
What?
Do you want them to be shitting for days?
Why would you say that? Are you even allowed to swear like that? I feel like you've crossed some sort of professional line. Wait, you're doing a therapist thing. You're trying to make me realize something. Think, Arjun, think. Don't let her think over you. Are you saying I'm secretly trying to punish my parents? Are you saying they'd be better off living in a nursing home?
Maybe they're not necessarily better off living with you. Maybe they'd rather not live with you. Maybe the thought of it makes them want to shit for days. There are other solutions. There's tissue under the pillow.
This is your place, right?
My apartment is down the hall. I rent this space.
Do you know how to cook Indian food?
I do, but I have a little go-to snack that I like to whip up sometimes. Sometimes I like to boil pasta, the kind that comes in a box with the little packet of cheese powder. And I pour the powder on the finished pasta, and then I like to wet my finger and sweep the inside of the packet to get all the little leftover fugitive particles that cling to all the creases and folds of the packet. And then I lick my finger, and then I eat the pasta with the plain powder on it. No butter, no milk, no water. Just pasta and those salty, delicious granules clinging to every crevice and hollow of each individual noodle. It's like hidden treasure on your tongue. A box is 2 servings, but I eat it all at once.
You're gonna eat that tonight.
If I feel like it.
You eat that in front of your parents.
My parents have eaten this in front of me. Look, I don't do this for all of my patients, especially not on the first visit, but take a look under the pillow there.
Okay, you've definitely crossed some sort of professional line here. I don't know how I feel about this. To be honest, I don't know if I'm coming back. Maybe I'll ask Eve to take me back. I think I want my white lady therapist back. I feel grossly misunderstood by her, but that feels comfortable and normal. With you, I feel... No butter? God.
No butter, no milk, no water. Just the pure experience. Time's up.